Hi, in this video, I will show you how we can invoke AWS Cloud Formation template using AWS CLI. Okay, so here the prerequisite is you need to have AWS CLI installed in your system. If not, please do watch my previous videos where I have explained everything from the scratch that how you can install AWS CLI in your Windows 10 system. Yeah. So with that note, let's get started to this demo. Yeah. So here you go. In this demo, what I do is I will show you an example. Like I have an example AWS Cloud Formation template which will create an VPC. Okay. I will walk you through that VPC before I show you the demo. Yeah. So now how we can use the same template in AWS CLI and how we can invoke locally and inform the required the cloud stack. Okay. Yeah. Or how you can provision the AWS services using that template. Yeah. So here you go. So this is the commandlet. Okay, this is the AWS CLI commandlet. That is AWS space cloud formation space create hyphen stack. Okay, so that is the function. So let me tell you like this. This is the AWS. It's a key. Yeah, and this is the API. That is the AWS. That is cloud formation API. Yeah, and this is the function. The create. That is create hyphen stack is the function. So in that one, the parameters are like the stack name. What is the stack name? Yeah, and and the template body is nothing but the JSON body or YAML file. Yeah, so where is it? So that's what this the template body says it. Yeah, the you need to queue the file path. Yeah, and after that the parameters which you have defined in your template. Okay, so let me quickly walk you through the template as well. So this is the template which will create a VPC, an example VPC in AWS account. Okay, so this is the cloud formation template to create a VPC in AWS. Okay, so let me walk you through this. So this is the AWS template version, that is 2010-09-09. Yeah. And inside this from parameters, we are taking only one parameter, that is a VPC CID area. And in the CID area, I'm just keeping the default equal to 10.0.0. Okay. If I'm not providing any parameters, then it will take default value. Yeah. So this is the default value. And inside this resources, we are creating the that is the VPC. Oh. Okay. So this is my this is my variable which will store the resource variable resource. Okay, which will show the data of the resources. Yeah, and inside this flower bucket block, we are giving the type value. The type value of the cloud formation is that is the AWS yeah, AWS double colon EC2 double colon and then the VPC. Yeah, so this is the VPC which we are creating. Yeah, so and in the properties, we are taking in the property, it is just taking two parameters. One is the tags and another one is CIDR block. In CIDR block, here you go. So the reference in B is been taken from the parameters. That is the parameter references is being taken. Yeah. In the tags, we are giving the one tag, that is the one with the name key. Yeah, key. Yeah, key name equal to key and the value equal to the name. Okay, the key is equal to name and the value is equal to the name of the VPC. Yeah, so that's it. This is the simple example cloud formation template. Okay, so now how we can use this template in AWS CLI. Okay, so that's where the demo focus on. Okay, so as you know that the you can run the CLI in CMD, or you can run from the Windows PowerShell. Okay, so I would like to run the same from the Windows PowerShell. Okay, so here you go. I have opened the Windows PowerShell. So let me log into, or let me set the context to my AWS account. Okay, so that we can do using the command called AWS configure. Yeah. So once you click on this configuration, once you enter this command and run this command, then it will retrieve the history. Okay, the history of the credentials that you used to log into your AWS account. Okay, so that's the reason it is showing me the previously entered AWS access key ID and the AWS secret key. Okay, so whereas when you are logging for the first time, you need to put the required information. Okay, after that, for the second time, it will take you to the history. Yeah, so here you go. The secret access key is also been shown by default. So I'm just telling it to use the default, nothing but previously entered. Yeah. So again, the reason I'm choosing to US East, whereas you can change it. Okay. The default is US East one. Yeah. And after that, the output format is JSON. Okay. That's why I want the output format as a JSON. That's what I'm choosing. That's it. We are fine. Okay, we have already successfully logged into our AWS account using the AWS CLI. Okay, so let's go to the so before I run this command, the command which I showed here, I need to go to the path where I have stored this template. Okay, so let me take you to that path. Okay, so the path is here. Yeah, here you go. So I need to cd to that path. Okay, so let me do that. because if I run the same command from here, it will throw an error because it will not find the reference, right? So henceforth, we need to cd to that path and run the command. So then only it will work. Okay, make a note of this one, yeah. Make a note that you need to cd to the path where you have stored the template and run your template, yeah. So let me copy all and let me run now, yeah. So let me run the same command, yeah. So currently what I'm doing is I'm just invoking that template. Okay. So here you go. It's very quick. Okay. So it has successfully created a stack in the AWS account. That is the CloudFormation stack. Okay. So now let me take you to the AWS console and show that if the stack has been created. Okay. Here you go. So let me go to the CloudFormation. Yeah. This is my AWS account. Yeah. Where I was running my AWS CLIs. Okay. Here you go. We are in the CloudFormation and we are in the stack. Okay. In stack, I have one example stack, that is the my test stack one, has been successfully completed. Okay, its status is complete, yeah. So let's see that, yeah. Let's see inside what is the yeah. So here you go, the status is create underscore complete is been done, and let's see the template. Okay, whether the template is resembling to our template, yeah. Here you go, the template is resembling to ours. Okay, and the output, we have not given any output. So and the event is, it will tell you the event. Okay, so and yeah, the resource creation is complete. That's what the stack says. Okay, let's go to the our resource, that is we targeted to create a VPC resource. Okay, let's see if the VPC has been created, yeah. So I'm in the VPC console. Okay, I'm scoped to North Virginia region. Okay, so here you go, our VPC has been successfully created, yeah. Via CloudFormation template and deployed via CLI, yeah. So here you go. So let me select this. So this is the VPC name which we gave inside the tag, yeah. Tag name, name key and value equal to that one, yeah. And the CIDR, okay. So the CIDR as, this is the CIDR which I passed via parameters, okay. So that's it. It's a very straightforward way that how you can invoke AWS CloudFormation template using AWS CLI, okay. So that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Once again, a kind request, please do subscribe my channel. That would really encourage me a lot. Okay, and thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.